America's Central Intelligence Agency has officially acknowledged the existence of a secret site known as Area 51. Newly declassified documents relating to the U-2 spy plane program make reference to the airbase in the state of Nevada, which has long been the subject of elaborate theories about aliens and flying saucers. Here's Jane Bennett-Powell.
The gambling honeypot that is Las Vegas couldn't be more different from the secret project out in the desert, but it's from here that staff will be flown out to work at Area 51. It's 80 miles or so northwest across the vast Nevada desert. The CIA called the site Paradise Ranch to try to lure skilled technicians to work there. It was in the 50s that the intelligence agency chose an old abandoned airstrip by a salt flat called Groom Lake, on ground controlled by the Atomic Energy Commission. There they developed the U-2 reconnaissance plane, which flew at 60,000 feet to carry out Cold War spying operations. Other top-secret aircraft were tested there later, including the B-12 stealth bomber and the supersonic reconnaissance A-12 aircraft. Repeated requests about what went on at Area 51 went unanswered. Now, after years of denials, its precise location has been revealed at last. A researcher at George Washington University in Washington, D.C., asked for information 8 years ago. He's not surprised it's a source of mystery.
You take the combination of a remote location, an enormous degree of secrecy around it, plus all the rumors and the claims concerning alleged connections with UFOs, the enticement or the interest in secret aircraft itself. I mean, they all combine to make it something that people are interested in reading about and people are interested in writing about.
We've known that it's existed for more than 30 years. So it doesn't come as a surprise. It's good that the information has come out. It's a very, very real facility. It's a top secret military facility. But there are some questions to be raised on why the information is coming out now.
Those who believe in unidentified flying objects think Area 51 made contact with beings from outer space, and the remaining redactions in the CIA document do nothing to dispel those suspicions. Jane Bennett-Powell, BBC News.
Well, joining me now from Birmingham is Sarah Spellman from the Association for the Scientific Study of Anomalous Phenomenon, or ASSAP for short. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. First of all, how significant is this revelation from the CIA?
It is a pretty significant revelation because it is the first time that the CIA has acknowledged the existence of Area 51 and the newly unclassified sections of this report do confirm that the site was used for testing and development of the U-2 spy plane and the A-12 plane. So it is really important because it provides new information about Area 51. However, it doesn't entirely remake the UFO investigation landscape because many people within ufology and people in military history circles as well have written about the possibility that Area 51 was the site for testing and development of the U-2 plane.
So we know some of what went on there. Have we found out more about some of the other things that the American authorities were perhaps trying out in that area?
Yes, I mean, the report is an internal history from within the CIA of the site. So there's a lot of information in there that we didn't have before. There are things like information about individual missions for these planes, pilot code names, things like that. So there is quite a bit of detail, and this can help sort of confirm or deny certain things that have been written about before about the site's use as a military testing facility that we weren't able to verify before. So it is quite important in that sense.
So from the perspective of your association, does this mean that there actually was a pretty straightforward explanation for all these sightings of what people took to be UFOs? Was this simply the American military testing out some of its new equipment?
Well, I think it's important to view all sides of a phenomenon like this. ASAP tries to stay neutral and just go where the evidence leads. So what we would say is there are various sides to it. One side of it is that we do have confirmation now that the U-2 was being flown and tested out of Area 51, so that's really important. Also, however, some ufologists have noted that although it's certainly very plausible that the U-2 and the A-12 planes were responsible for many UFO sightings in the area, there are many other UFO sightings where people were reporting gravity-defying maneuvers. So they're saying that they saw something that, say, hovered or stopped after a sort of very high-speed acceleration, or accelerated from nothing, or did a very fast right-angle turn, or landed vertically, and these aren't capabilities that the U-2 plane had. So if that's, you know, if that's what people were reporting, then obviously we're sort of open to further evidence coming through about those particular sightings as well.
And so the veil has been lifted somewhat on this area, but there is still some mystery, and it's not as though you can actually go there and find out for yourself even today.
No, I mean, even though the CIA has now acknowledged the existence of Area 51, it's not as though they've thrown open the doors for us all to come and examine the work that's going on there. So there is certainly still an aura of mystery around the site, and I think for people who do believe that there's something more going on, people who believe that there's reverse engineering of alien craft, for example, those people's beliefs are probably not going to be dented by this. So there's a lot of folklore that's built up around Area 51. So I don't think that this will dispel all of that. Certainly by any means. So I think it's something that will continue to be a live issue within ufology for a long time to come.
Sarah Spellman, thank you very much for talking to us.
Okay, thank you.